Hello friends, welcome to the Technical Study Place YouTube channel. In this video we'll learn about shadow mask CRT, means shadow mask technique. So in the previous video we have learned about beam penetration technique. So basically we have means in colors CRT monitors we can produce color in the CRT screen by two ways. The first one is beam penetration technique and the second one is shadow mask technique. In the first video we have seen, in the previous video we have seen beam penetration technique. Through beam penetration technique, how we produce the color in the CRT screen. So today we will see the shadow mask technique. Okay, so without any wasting the time, let's begin. The shadow mask CRT and shadow mask technique both are same only. Okay, and this shadow mask technique is used in raster scan display and produces wide range of color. So this technique is used in the shadow raster scan display. So we have discussed about the raster scan display, and that in that raster scan we in that raster scan the CRT screen, how it is in the CRT screen, the screen is of with pixels. Okay, and the pixels is we have put it in that line, and that line we call it as scan line. So by line the beam will scan line by line, and through whatever the information is there, the from 0 or 1. So the 0 means no need to print or something, because no information is there. When it comes to 1, so we will what we will do, we will print some information. Whatever the information will be there, that image will be generated according to it. Okay, so like this it will be printed, or the image will be generated on the screen through pixels. Means raster scan display means the CRT screen will be in the pixels. Okay, so this shadow mask CRT is used in the raster scan display and produce wide range of colors. Means many and many colors we can generate on the screen. So three phosphor dots of red, green and blue, and each pixel positions emits corresponding color. Means let me show you the diagram so you can better understand this point. So this is the diagram. So whatever the things are there, that I will explain with according to the points. Okay, three phosphor dots of red, green and blue. So these are the phosphor dots. Okay, this one is red, green and blue. Okay, three dots are there. So but at each pixel position emits corresponding color. Means, so this is the phosphor screen. Okay, so these are the light, and these are the red, green and blue. These are the phosphor. Okay, so here so think it is a one pixels are there. Just now I told that this shadow mask technique is used in the raster scan display. So what happens in the raster scan display, the screen will be is in the CRT screen will be in the of pixels. Okay, so here suppose think it is a pixel. Okay, it is a pixel. The pixel, we know that it is the smallest item. Its shape is of a circle or rectangle or triangle. Okay, we know this, we have studied this also. So they suppose think it is a pixel. Okay, in the pixel behind, the three colors will be emitted. So that is red, green and blue. So these colors will be emitted. Means beside this, inside this, beside this what will happen, beside means inside this what will happen, these colors will be there. Okay, so inside the pixel in the phosphor screen, so these colors will be emitted. Means these colors will be there in every pixel. Okay, three electron beam means three electrons gun will be there. Beside three electrons gun will be there, one is blue, one is red and another is green. So three different colors beam will be there. So basically so these three guns will produce the electrons when you give the voltage to the or current to the pins. Okay, when an electron gun is heated, it produces the electrons, different types of electrons. Different types means different color electrons. Okay, one for each color, and shadow mask grid just behind phosphor coated screen. Means whatever this is the shadow mask grid. Okay, and this is the phosphor screen, we know this. Okay, this is the shadow mask grid. It contains different types of holes. Okay, and it is aligned. Okay, means for only for looking it is it have the distance. Okay, from screen to this shadow mask or for only for seeing it has the distance, but in the reality it has been aligned, means it has sticked the screen and the shadow mask, and the shadow mask contains the different holes. One more thing I want to tell you that here I just now show that it is a dot and this is the shadow mask. So how many, means dot means pixel, okay? So how many pixels are there, that many holes are there, okay? So how many pixels are there in the screen, that many holes are there in the shadow mask, and the shadow mask is attached to the phosphor screen only by seeing, only by for understanding the distance between is there in between these, in between the shadow mask and the screen, okay? But it is in reality it is attached to the phosphor screen. So how many pixels are there, that many holes are there. So for one pixel, one hole. So the hole beside only, means the hole inside only, beside only one hole will be there, sorry, means one pixel beside one hole will be there, and we know that one pixel beside inside that these three colors will be there, okay? These three colors will be there, and one for one pixel, one hole. So how many pixels are there for that many holes, okay? So don't get confused. Shadow mask grid consists holes aligned with dot operators, means just now I have told that shadow mask contains holes, how many pixels are there, that many holes, and align with dot operators, means these are the dot operators, okay? One dot, two dot, three dot, these are the dot operators, and these will be behind the pixel, okay? These will be behind the pixels. Three beam uh, three electron beam, okay, just are deflected and focused as a group on shadow mask and excite a dot triangle by passing a hole. Let me explain this point. Three electron beam are deflected and focused as a group, means these three guns are the electron guns are there, just now I told, which is one is blue, are red, green and blue, okay? These from these three electron, from these three guns, when we give voltage to the pins, the electron guns heated and it produces the electrons, okay? So all the electrons coming in the group, so and coming in the group, and it is coming inside the one hole, okay, and it is striking on the phosphor screen, okay? So why it is coming only in one hole, it is coming in only one hole, you can see here, but why only this hole, not from, why from this, why from this, why from this, why from not this, okay? Because we want to we want to generate the image on the middle of the screen, so it is coming on the on from this hole. So if you want to generate the image on the from here, so these electrons from in the group are coming from this, in this hole, okay, and it is coming and it is striking it here on the screen. So if you want here the image should be generated, means what will happen, the electrons from in a group, they are coming from this hole and it is striking on the screen here. So this electron, these dots will be here, okay? So where we want the image should be generated on the screen, so on that particular hole, so on that hole the beam is coming and striking it on the screen, okay? And dot triangle by passing hole, let me tell you what is dot triangle, so I will not tell in detail. So suppose think it is a pixel, just now I told you the CRT screens are with of pixels, so this one circle is of pixel, dot means circle, so this one circle is of pixel, so it contains of three different strikes. So whatever the beam will be there, that is red, green and blue, so the three different beams are there, color beams are there, so it produces three different color electrons. So the electrons are coming in a hole which is of shadow mask and striking it on the screen, okay? But we know that in this CRT screen which will be of pixels, so in the pixel it is striking, means the pixel behind these three colors are emitting, means striking it off, okay? So what happening in the pixel, these three colors are emitting, so what will happen, so the electrons, these are the electrons, right? These three different color electrons, so red is emitting in the, suppose think it is one pixel, so red electron is coming in and striking it to the in one pixel, some area will take here, some blue electron will take this area, some green electron will take this area. Means in one pixel the 3 electron are striking. Okay, so like this many and many electrons are coming in the same hole and striking it on the screen. So and we know that CRT screen consists of pixels. So here coming it on the this hole and striking it on the phosphor screen. So obviously here also pixels will be there, so behind the pixel it will strike it. Okay, so in which this many and many group of electrons will be coming and striking it on the many and many pixels. Okay, many and many electrons are coming means, so it is striking on the many and many pixels, but particular on this range of area only. Okay, so these electrons are in red, green and blue. Okay, so it is striking on each pixel. Means how it will be, so what will happen, so the in one pixel some range of red electron will take this much area, some range of blue electron will take this much area, some range of each pixel area means green electron will take this much area. So like that it will happen. So the electrons are coming inside the hole and it is striking at the what happen phosphor screen. So we know that the in the CRT screen many pixels are there, so pixels behind only it is striking na. So these electrons are striking in the pixel behind. So what will happen, so these colors will be in the pixel form. Okay, in the pixel has different colors, so what color it will strike it on the screen, it will strike it on the pixel, so that color will be generated and shown in the output of the screen. Okay, so one beam activate only one color corresponding color. Means what this point says, so if the beam blue is coming, if the green beam is coming, if the beam red is coming, means blue electron is coming, green electron is coming, red electron is coming, and it coming inside the holes and striking it on the screen, which is emitting, means it is striking on the pixel. Means red electrons will strike on the red position only, red area only. Blue electrons will strike it on blue area only, blue position only. So like that only, similar to this, green area will take the green electrons. So though no changes will happen, so here the red electrons will not come and strike here. Okay, so on that particular area only the electrons will come in and strike it. So and color generated by combination of three colors. So we know that pixel is of three components, red, green and blue. Okay, by varying intensity more color is generated. So we know that the pixel is of three components, that is red, green and blue. So what is this point saying, and varying intensity more color is generated, means we can give more color to that, means by increasing or decreasing the intensity of the color. So let me explain. I have explained this in while in the pixel video. Suppose this is a pixel. Okay, this pixel contains three components, that is red, green and blue. We have seen that in the pixel video that we can give the range of each pixel from each pixel, that is of 256. Okay, means each pixel had total 256 shades. Means red has 256 shades, so obviously green has 256 shades, so blue has 256 shades. So what technically, while giving in the range in the PC, so we will give from 0 to 255. So 0 also we will consider, so 1 we will consider 0, 2 we will consider as 1. So like this 256 we will consider as 255. Means so 0 to 255 range will be there. According to this we will give the range to these colors. Okay, so totally from 0 to 255 means including 0 there are total 256 shades will be there of red. Means shades means what will happen, like dark red, light red, more light red, so more darkness light red. So like this different shades will be there of red. Okay, so like that similar to green also, which has 256 shades, and look like that blue also has 256 shades. So I will give the some range of 40, green of 50, and blue of 255. So different range we are giving. So according to this, some color will be generated. So if I give different different range means, so if I give 50 here, if I give 40 here, if I give 180 here, so another color will be generated. So by varying the different range, we can generate the different color on the screen. So the pixel has three components: red, green, and blue, and the each color has the range of 0 to 255. Red has 0 to 255, green has 0 to 255, blue has 0 to 255. So we can give the range between 0 to 255. So we have given here 40, 50, and 255. So we can give anything. So according to this, the one color generated. So if if you change the range, means if we give 50, 80, 90 like this, so another color will be generated. So like this, total 16.7 million colors are there. So like that many colors we can generate and show and display on the output of the CRT screen. So these many colors we can generate in the CRT screen. So this is the benefit of using shadow mask CRT, is that we can generate these many colors. Okay, whereas in the beam we can generate only one color or four color maximum. But here in the shadow mask CRT, in the shadow mask technique, we can generate more and more four color. Sorry, I'm 16.7 million colors by applying different varying the range. Okay, just we have studied here by varying the intensity. Intensity means we can give the range of the colors up or down, means increase or decrease. Like this we can give the range. According to that, the color will be generated. Just now I explained that if you give 40, 50, and 254, one color will be generated. If I give 50, 40, and 200, another color will be generated. By according to that, by varying the color, some different color will be generated. So what is happening in the shadow mask technique? This is the phosphor screen, and this is the shadow mask grid, and these are the electron guns. So these electron guns will produce the electrons. So these electron guns, which is of red, green, and blue, so these electrons guns are coming, will produce electrons. The electrons will come in one hole, it will come in the group, and it will come in the one hole only and strike it on the screen, CRT screen. According to that, the different colors will be generated, and this shadow mask will be sticked to the CRT screen, and this CRT screen contains the pixels, means hole pixels. And how many pixels are there in the CRT screen? That many holes are there in the shadow mask grid. How many holes? That many pixels. Okay, so basically we can generate 16.7 million colors in the CRT, in the output screen, means in the phosphor screen. Okay, through in the shadow mask CRT. So I hope you have understood. So these many color, how much colors we can produce in the shadow mask CRT. So we know the difference between the beam and the beam penetration technique and the shadow mask technique. So in the beam penetration technique, we can produce only less much color, only four color, but in the shadow mask technique we can produce a wide range of colors. Okay, if you have understood the video, please hit the like button. If you have any kind of doubts, so please comment below, because the comment section is open for you all only. And please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon also, and select all option. In the description, the website link is there. There you get the notes. You can copy the notes or you can note it down, it's your wish. And Telegram link is also given in the description, so join that also. So the regular, daily, and huge updates will be given in this video only. This much. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.